Dying sucks. And dying and leaving your family financially struggling sucks even more. Imagine your partner having to deal with your death and unable to pay the mortgage and the monthly bills. In the UK, 9 million families face this risk if the breadwinner dies. In the US, it's 37 million and million more elsewhere. This is a massive global problem. And we all know about life insurance. And we know it's something that we should have as a grown-up and responsible person. So why are millions of us not protected? It's because life insurance distribution, sorry for saying that, is stuck in the dark ages. Painstaking customer journeys, confusing product, financial advisors who are here to help and quickly turn into salespeople, a world full of jargon, endless calls, and paper-based processes. I'm here to introduce Anorak, a smart life insurance advisor. Anorak gives everyone easy access to personalized, regulated, transparent, and impartial advice on life insurance. Anorak platform and APIs are integrated by partner so that people can access life insurance advice through their everyday services that they already use. Online banks, personal finance apps, mortgage lenders, online retailers, to name a few. There are many more. So how does it work for a user? Let's move to the demo. Meet Linda. Oh, she's not called Linda, but she's going to be called Linda for today. She's 35 years old. She's got 2 kids, a partner, a mortgage, and she doesn't have life insurance. In her finance app, she's prompted to take a life insurance checkup. First, she starts with the assessment. Few questions about her finance, her family, her protection. This journey will look different depending on each partner we integrate with and depending on the data they already have on Linda. If I take the example of a mortgage broker or a mortgage lender, the fact-finding of a mortgage lender is exactly what we need. So the integration will be very seamless and will deliver the advice immediately. We are also designed for open banking, so when we scan bank transaction data, we are able to profile a user and feed in most of what we are asking there. In the background, Anorak runs complex cash flow forecast and risk analysis computation. And once the checkup is finalized, I think we can move to the checkup now, Anorak delivers the prescription and the diagnosis. Anorak tells Linda what is at risk in case she dies and in case she's too ill to work. And then let's take the life insurance case in case she dies. Anorak will tell her how much cover she needs and why, for how long she needs this cover for, and what are the main life events covered, and then how the policy would pay out in case she died. We call it the death simulator. We're very proud of it. And finally, Anorak will recommend the three best-suited products from major insurance based on her personal circumstances and the suitability, not just the cheapest. And then she can apply online when she's ready, no pressure. So this is a D2C journey we're building for one of our partners. The engine behind is much more powerful than what we see. We only surface probably 10% of what's behind. So today we've decided to show the back end. No one has shown this before in an event. This looks ugly, and it's just for us to talk to the engine, so excuse the UX. So in the background, we run a full assessment for the entire family, the household, so not only Linda, but her partner as well. And then there are 2 components I want to show you. First, the coverage assessment need. So we run a cash flow computation, and then we analyze the financial shortfall. And based on this financial shortfall, we run a number of simulations to match the perfect coverage or the best suited coverage, analyzing in parallel the product to make sure that product exists to optimize this coverage. Any data about Linda can be tweaked and optimized. We can cater for different data sources and creating priorities. And the most important thing of this engine is that when someone deviates from the recommendation, the engine is able to explain what are the consequences for the user. In that case, for an income protection product, if the user decides to change the waiting period, the engine is able to create a warning telling them that they don't have, for example, in that case, sufficient saving to protect themselves if they shorten the waiting period. There is a second component I want to show you. It's what we call our smart insurance modeler. It's a model that is able to unbundle a product or products feature by feature and normalize them, then create a scoring logic based on actual data, feature by feature, so that we can compare products, rate them against each other, but not in absolute terms, but for a given user profile, because actual data is related to your risk profile. And finally, this engine is able to explain to someone why this is the best suited product, which is the most important part. We've created the world's first fully automated life insurance advisor, and our recommendation engine, has an infinite reach. Basically, we break the bottleneck of the current distribution, and anyone with a digital presence can partner with us, integrate our APIs, and start delivering life insurance advice to their customer. So Anorak make it possible to scale to an unprecedented number of customers, regardless of whether they are wealthy or not, or whether they are close to a financial advisor or not. We started in the UK in January 18, and we are about to finalize the 3 first integrations. One with a challenger bank, the second one with a leading personal finance management app, and the third one with a leading online broker. Mortgage broker, sorry. We've got already some very strong interest from life insurance companies who see Anorak as an opportunity to start selling direct, which is quite rare in that space. And we've decided to design as well a platform based on this technology for advisors and brokers, because most of them are going through this digital transformation where omni-channel becomes very important. We are just at the beginning of the journey, and we have a long way to go, but we're convinced that Anorak is the future of life insurance advice. So if you want to challenge what we do, talk to us, talk about proof of concept, and even more things we haven't imagined. We have a booth behind in the next building, so please come talk to us, and we'll be happy to show more and address your questions. Thank you.